Addition of fractions. For fractions and all other types of numbers, add only counts that are counting the same thing. This pizza had been cut into 8 slices. Each slice is called 1/8 of the pizza. The picture we are looking at is 3 slices plus 2 slices. 3 slices plus 2 slices can be written as 5 slices. Since each slice is called an eighth of the pizza, we can say 3/8 plus 2/8 for this picture. And adding the 3 and 2 together, because they're both counting the same thing, called eighths, we can write the answer as 5/8. 3/8 is written like this. 2/8 is written like this. The 3 and the 2 are counts of how many slices there are. The 8 down here is just identifying what we're counting. So to find the total number of slices, we add the 3 and the 2 to get 5. We don't do anything with the 8. We leave it the same because the 8 is just identifying what is being counted. Please stop this video and think about this situation. We have 2 days plus 3 days. We want to know the total number of days. We want to know a simple way to write this expression. 2 days is the same as 2/7 of a week. 3 days is 3/7 of a week. So the answer on this is 5 days. The answer on this is 5/7 of a week. A day happens to be 1/7 of a week. Both these answers are referring to the same amount of time. This pizza has been divided into 2 sections. One section is called 3/8. The other section is called 5/8. We're going to find the total of how much pizza is here. 3/8 plus 5/8. Both these are counting the same thing, which is eighths of a pizza. So we'll add the 3 and the 5. And we'll leave the 8/8 because that's just identifying what's being counted. The total is 8/8. Looking at this answer, we see that the numerator and denominator is the same thing. We have all 8 slices of the pizza, so we can write this as equal to 1 whole pizza. Here's a picture of 5/8 of a pizza plus another 5/8 of a pizza. It's written like this. The total is 10/8. There's 10 slices altogether. Each slice is an eighth. Dividing 10 by 8 will tell us that we can have 1 whole pizza and we'll have 2 slices more. So 10/8 can be simplified as 1 2/8. To show that the total it can be written as 1 2/8, if you notice the red section of the pizza, which I circled, it will fit right here in this space. That will form 1 whole pizza, and there's 2 slices left down here. So the answer is 1 2/8 at this stage. But there's one more thing we can do. We can simplify 1 2/8. This video is not about simplifying, so I'm going to write the answer as what it'll reduce to, which is 1 1/4 pizzas. The next example is thinking about 2 weeks, 3 days, plus 3 weeks, 4 days. 3 days can be written as 3/7 of a week. 4 days can be written as 4/7 of a week. So this expression can be written in terms of mixed numbers as 2 3/7 of a week plus 3 4/7 of a week. We're trying to find the total. 2 weeks and 3 weeks is 5 weeks. 3/7 of a week and 4/7 of a week is 7/7 of a week. The total is 6 weeks because 7/7 is 1 whole week. 5 and 7/7 means 5 and 7/7. 7/7 of a week is 1 whole week. So this becomes 5 and 1 more week is 6 weeks. What do we do when the items we are counting are not the same? Each one of these is a fourth of an hour. Each one of these is a third an hour. They're a different size. So we can't add the 3 and the 2 because the sizes are different. An answer of 5 what? To get an answer to this, we're going to have to change these sizes to the same size. We're going to have to try to guess what smaller size to use. I know the answer, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you what to do. Divide each one of these into 3 smaller pieces. So the whole pizza will be changed into 12 smaller slices. 3 smaller slices here, 3 smaller slices here, 3 smaller slices here is going to be 3 3s is 9. Well, what happened to these 4 sections? Well, if you divided each one of them in 3, 4 3s will be 12. So if this white section, which is 3, has 9/12 of an hour. Let's go down here to the 3. We're going to change the 3 larger pieces to 12 smaller ones. Divide each of the 3 big pieces into 4 smaller ones and you'll get 12 smaller slices. What happens to the 2 parts of time we were counting? Well, they're each going to be divided into 4 parts, and that's going to be 8. Now, if you look at the white section of this clock, which is 2/3, you see it's been redivided into 12 units of time, and the white part can be read as 8/12 of an hour. Now we've converted both these amounts of times to the same amount of time of 12ths of an hour. So now we can add these. 9/12 and 8/12 will add up to be 17/12 of an hour. 17 divided by 12 will be 1 and 5/12 of an hour. So 3/4 of an hour plus 2/3 of an hour is a total of 1 hour, 1 and 5/12 hours. 60 divided by 12 is 5. 5 times 5 is 25 minutes. So if you wanted to know, 1 and 5/12 hours is 1 hour and 25 minutes. Now, how did I know I needed a 12 here? Well, this was 3 large slices, and this is 4 large slices. You can change 3 large slices to smaller slices by, if you cut each one of these in 2, you'll have 6 slices. If you cut each one of these in 3, you'll have 9, etc. If you cut each one of these in 2, you'll have 8 smaller slices. If you take this and cut each one of them into 3, you'll have 12 smaller slices. So you think about this. You think about how many smaller slices you can make with 3 and how many smaller slices you can make to 4. And what you do is you try to look for a common number of slices for both. And we spot it's 12. So 12 is the number of smaller slices we can change both these to. We're going to change the 3 big slices to 12 smaller slices. We're going to change the 4 big slices to 12 smaller slices. Now we're going to have to do some counting. So we're going to do the counting by multiplying. I cut each one of these into 3. That gave me the 12. So the 3 large pieces will become 9. 9 smaller pieces. For the 2/3 of an hour, we're going to have to divide these 3 large sections of time into 4 smaller sections. That means these 2 larger amounts of times will be cut into 4 smaller pieces. And now we can add up the 8 and 9 because they're both counting 12ths of an hour. Our answer was 17/12 of an hour, as you saw earlier, which was equal to 1 5/12 of an hour. And you can convert that, if you can convert this if you want to 1 hour, 25 minutes. In conclusion, you can only simplify an add or subtract expression only if the counts are counting the same thing. If they are not, then convert the units to a common unit. The word unit means what's being counted. Thank you for watching this video.